All right, Mom. We are live. Okay. So, Mom, that's Cathy.
Hi, this is unbelievable that I'm doing this.
And
anything to amuse my daughter.
That's basically what it's about. And Mom is going to make tacos. Now, as an Italian grandma, you normally wouldn't think that tacos. Mom, move the chili powder. It's too tall. There you go. So we want everybody to see what you're doing with that onion. And so what are you doing with that onion?
I'm peeling it right now to put it in with the meat.
What are you drinking?
A beer.
Where is it?
It's over there. You want to see my beer too?
Absolutely. If you want to see your beer. So you got to put it in the frame.
Cheers.
You're not even in the picture.
Oh, cheers.
You're still not in the picture.
Where do you want me to get on the
There you go. Now you're in the picture. It's cocktails with Cathy, and cooking. So you have to have it all in the picture. So I see that there's a few people joining us.
Oh, God. Oh, and him.
They're here for the entertainment. I hope you don't cut yourself. That would suck.
I will not cut myself.
The famous last words. I will not cut myself. All right, so she's making tacos, and there are very few ingredients that you actually need in these tacos. So she's chopping an onion. Honestly, what are you doing with that finger? Remember, we were told you don't put your finger on the knife like that.
It's here.
No, it doesn't go there. You don't put the finger on the knife.
Excuse me, this is my cooking show, not yours.
I know, but what I'm telling you is you don't put your finger on the knife. Remember we went to that Publix class and there you go. Good job. Good job.
Oh my God.
I know. Well,
This
we
is
want to.
so hard.
Hi, Tony
I
Ann.
can't wait till this is all over.
Hi, Danielle. Hi, Barbara. Hi,
Oh
Juliet.
my God, are you kidding me? Oh my God, do you people need something to do in your life?
Everybody's
Watching
quarantined.
me.
Well, they want to see how you chop the onion. I know Danielle just called me a backseat chef. Well, Danielle, I've got my front seat cocktail, so we're good.
This was all your idea, Danielle.
Yes, it was. You can blame her.
And I blame you.
100%. All right. So, very simple ingredients. Mom, tell everybody what goes into it.
Right now, we're going to fry up an onion with the chop meat. And we're going to get that all browned.
Okay.
And then we're going to put in our can of tomato sauce.
And if you guys hear the squeaking, Dash is behind us squeaking a toy.
And I'm going to throw this in the garbage, if that's okay.
And Danielle just said, hi, Aunt Cathy.
I thought I was your favorite aunt, but I guess not.
Guess not. Mom, look at the camera for a minute. All right, everybody, there's Cathy. Look at the camera.
I'm just so happy. So happy. I'm putting a little bit of vegetable oil in the frying pan.
All right. So Judy, all right, so Judy just joined. Judy, this is also because of you. You've always wanted a sitcom with Mom.
Well, here it is.
So now we've got her sitcom, and she's going to make tacos. And just as an FYI, tomorrow she is going to be making, what you said you're making?
I'm not sure.
No, you told me what you're making.
Baked ziti, but
She's going to make her version of
my
baked
version,
ziti.
right.
So it's Judy said
What I
it's such
have
a
in the
complicated recipe.
It's just what I have in the house.
All right.
So I'm improvising with everything because the stores are out of everything. Judy, I hope you're enjoying this because your friend needs something to do.
Hi, Maria. Maria just joined, and Shelly just joined. Hey, Shell.
Oh, just hysterical.
This is awesome.
It
Hey,
is
Kathleen.
Janine's enjoyment.
That's exactly what it is. It's for everybody's enjoyment. What's up,
I'm now
McDonough?
frying onions.
She's frying onions. She's using cast iron pan. Hey, Jen. She's using a cast iron pan because, why? Why are you using cast iron?
Because it holds the heat better and it cooks better than meat.
Yeah, okay. Does it flavor, too? Hey, Barty.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Cathy. Cathy Morabito just joined.
Cathy, now you know what's happened to my life.
Bart just said, hey, my Mimi.
Hi, my Bart.
Tony said, you girls kill me. Miss you so much. We miss you too, Tony Ann.
Please don't let her mother watch this. She'll think that I've gone absolutely nuts.
Make sure Carm joins.
I'm putting, what the things I don't put up with. I really need help. Somebody say.
Hey, Meg. Oh, Judy would like singing involved.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
We need like that Italian singing, Judy, that kind of stuff, right?
You do know this is the Mexican meal, right?
We do, but we don't know any Mexican songs.
Okay.
Or at least I don't.
Onions.
Are you doing anything to the meat? Anything special to the meat? Tony Ann said she's telling Carm.
I'm just browning the meat.
All right, so the onions are in there just for a little while. Did you put anything other than olive oil in the pan?
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable, okay, so vegetable oil.
Olive oil is Italian, vegetable oil is not.
Well, we kind of got that part. And just as an FYI, I am not intentionally doing that with the eyes. I don't know what happened to it, and I can't turn it off. So it is what it is, and I think it adds a little something to it. Can you overcrowd the pan? Like, that's a lot of meat.
It shrinks.
Is anybody else coming over for dinner? Because that's a lot of meat.
Right, we'll save it.
All right. Oh, Danielle has you on her big screen.
Oh, good. That's even better.
That's fantastic.
Thank you, Danielle.
Hey, Mel.
Remind me to send you a thank you note.
Yes, I did just say that. All right, so Shelly wants to know if you prefer vegetable oil over olive oil.
It depends on what I'm cooking. If this was Italian, it would be olive. But vegetable oil is better for frying.
All right, so there you go.
Browning, I should say.
It's better for browning. Browning everything, like if you were doing the meatballs, you'd do it in olive oil.
No, I brown the meatballs
Really?
in vegetable oil.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I did not know that.
Well, see, now you learned something.
Now I learned something. Hi, G. Gina just joined.
Oh, good.
Hi, Lucy. I saw you join. Hey, Val.
We got the whole gang.
Got the whole gang. Mom, say hi to Gina.
Hi, Gina. Gina, do you see what my life's come to? You are so lucky.
I know. I tell everybody all the time how lucky I am. I've got the best wife on the planet.
Oh, my God.
She cooks for me. She cleans. Gina said hi, and Catherine.
Hi, Gina.
And Valerie said hi, bitches. Mom, do you like the gas stove over the electric?
Yes.
Me too. I like the gas stove so much better. Hi, Anne-Marie. I know, Bart, those eyes. They're mesmerizing, aren't they? She has the most beautiful eyes. Mom, you have 19 people watching you now. Hi, Deronda. Hey, Allie Cat. Allie just joined.
Hi, my girl.
And Linda's here too, so Linda must be with Maria. There it is. Allie said, hey, babe.
Hi there.
Love your mama. We do too, Allie.
Never thought I'd be televised here and everybody watching.
Well, you're not technically televised.
No, I'm not televised, but you know what I mean.
Just figured we'd add some entertainment. Yes, people are watching you. You're watch-worthy.
Thanks.
People enjoy.
Well, at what point are we ending this?
When we start eating.
Oh, no.
Why?
I'm putting it together. That's it.
Why don't you want people to watch?
Really? You're asking me that question? Why aren't we watching you?
Because I don't cook. Gina wants to know if that's your house coat. And Valerie just said, what else do you have to do?
Go cook something for your family.
So Deronda is making tacos tonight. So she is browning the ground beef. And she's got onions in there. And it's vegetable oil so far.
And now I'm going to be adding some salt.
That's a lot of salt.
Don't ask me how much.
Yeah, don't ever ask an Italian cook, a grandma cook, how much of anything, because they don't know.
I'm adding some pepper.
How much of the, not how much, but when you add seasoning to everything, how much is the seasoning and how much is your hands?
I can't answer that. I have no idea. I'm adding some crushed red pepper, brown red pepper.
Yeah, I prefer ground red pepper. And yes, I know, Anne-Marie, the house coat, right? It reminds you of somebody in your family.
Please. It's not a house coat.
But it looks a lot like a house
But
coat,
it's
Mom.
not.
Or a dusta. Right, Gina?
No,
Wouldn't
it's not
Grandma
a
call it the
dusta.
dusta?
It's not I'm
It looks a
adding now
lot
some
like a
chili
dusta.
powder.
Chili powder. So Gina just said that Aunt Nancy would say a splash of this and a splash of that.
Right.
And
Well, I just want you to know that this was my friend Rosie. Very, very dear to me. And I've been wearing them since.
oh, your duster?
Yes.
I didn't realize
This
that was
was
Rosie's.
Yeah.
Yes, from the unique party. Correct. All right, I thought I saw a question. So Judy noted that, and she's absolutely right, that we all know that the stuff that's really good about what you make is because of your hands.
That's right, all the oil in my hands. Right, Dominique? Is Dominique on there? Dominique's not on there?
No, Dominique said she's going to wait until you do the home version of the sauce. No. Gina, you tell your daughter that if she doesn't watch Taco Night, she doesn't get Sauce Night.
Who said there was going to be sauce night?
So that's what she wants. Oh, Mel wants to know, do you add cumin?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like it.
She doesn't like it. That's fair enough right there. Hey, Maria. Not Maria cousin, but Maria friend who actually lives in the neighborhood.
Good.
Gina's trying to find Dominique to get her to join, too.
All right, now I'm adding a can of tomato sauce.
Listen, she's so professional that she actually opened all the cans first, although we're having a little trouble there. There you go. Don't show anybody your nails. I'm embarrassed about your nails. Aren't you embarrassed about your nails, Kathy?
No.
You should be. It's not a good example of the
No, I'm
nails.
embarrassed about this.
Why
Forget
are you
about my
embarrassed with this?
nails.
Everybody's enjoying this. Dawn just joined. She says, hi, Kathy.
Hi, Dawn.
Now, is that tomato paste, tomato sauce?
One can of tomato paste. It is exactly 6 ounces. Yep.
And is that your favorite brand?
Contadina.
Why is it your favorite brand? Just tastes good?
Tastes better. But everybody has their own preference.
Bart just told me not to pick on his Mimi. Whatever, Bart. And then Dawn said she loves you.
So, thank you.
Well, you can tell her. You're on camera with her.
Thank you, Dawn.
And Val said, we love you, Kathy.
Oh, what I don't do for my daughter.
Right, Melody? So Mel just said it's like sitting in your kitchen and we all need the company. That's exactly what I was hoping
okay.
for. So you feel better about that, Mom?
Yeah, I feel better about that.
Good. So everybody's in the kitchen with you. You guys, you should
I'm
be able to
helping out
smell
your
this too.
Helping out your boredom.
Helping out my
always.
boredom.
You're
Barbara
always-
DeLitta just said, hi, cousin. And then
Hi,
Cathy Morbido said, miss you guys so much. Love you. We do too, Cathy. We miss you. It's nice to see you on here. That's why I love Facebook. It keeps everybody together. All right, so
Okay, now we're going to add the 2 cans of refried beans.
2 cans of refried beans.
Old El Paso.
Do we always do Old El Paso or do you do
Yes,
whatever you
no,
can? Okay.
I always use it.
So we should also say that some of the ingredients that we're using, although not so far in the meat, it's because we can't get some of the other stuff that we wanted. Like we're not using our regular taco shells. For
the
cheese,
cheese,
I'm not even going to
cheese.
tell you guys what kind of cheese we're going to have to use because it's not the right cheese and it's going to, whatever, it's just going to ruin the taco, but it's fine. All right, so Anne-Marie said that she was about to get her recipe as she started cooking. Now she can't switch away from Mom. You're an adorable paisan, she said. And then Gina said this is the best thing all week.
I'm so good I can entertain everybody. That's my goal.
You are entertained. Oh, Jennifer wants to know if you're not going to be draining the grease.
I will.
She will. After the beans?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to be sassy. We're
Because
just
It
curious.
adds more.
So how are you going to drain the grease once...
You'll see.
All right, Melody wants to know where the margaritas are.
I
And
wish
Barbara
they were here.
wants to know if this will be a regular series because we're so great. You know, Mom, Barbara Crooks from CCL.
I know.
You remember? All right, I was just making sure that I was making this clear. That.
Do you see what I'm doing?
Oh, do you see what she's doing, Jen? So she's taking with the tablespoon. She is getting the grease out and putting it in that can, and she's pressing it down to get any extra out. Very nice. Barbara said, "Thank you for entertaining us." Oh, and now Gina and Cathy are talking. All right, take it on your own time, Gina. Just kidding.
I'm putting in another can of refried beans.
All right, so you've got so far. How much beef do you have in there?
1.5 pounds.
All right, so we have 1.5 pounds of beef. Now it has shrunk down a bit. I do remember it being kind of overflowing.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry.
Now we're cooking with Cathy. And then she's got 2 cans of refried beans, and after she added that first can, she started draining some of that oil using her tablespoon to just kind of put it back in the oil can. But honestly, it's not cooking until Cathy curses. All right, so Maria just said, Linda says, why did you never give me this recipe with the beans mixed with the chopped meat?
What recipe does she have?
Well, apparently not beans mixed with the chopped meat.
Of course, you can cook it all together.
So she dropped something, Judy, and she didn't intend to drop it. So she just did a shit. It wasn't a bullshit. It was just a shit. And so it looks like she may be skimming more grease.
Yes.
All right. It looks like science we got here.
It's professional cooking.
Well, professional, unprofessional. So Maria, when your mom makes the tacos that obviously mom taught her how to make, what does she do? I think so too, Deronda. I'm going to hope this goes viral and we get picked up for a series. I will tell everybody, and she's going to love that I'm going to tell you this. She was so pissed off that she had to put a bra on.
Oh, thank you. This makes it even better.
Oh, Barbara said she liked your frittata yesterday.
Oh, good. Did she make it? Or?
Did you make it, Barbara? It was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. I love onions. I love eggs.
Well, you might as well tell them what you have for breakfast.
I will tell them what I had for breakfast, too. And she normally makes potatoes and eggs, but she had mentioned that, I don't know why it was the first time I'd ever heard this before. Maria said that they actually make the beans separate and then add it to the tacos. Yeah. So, you know, we're not huge bean people, Maria, so mixed in is kind of the way we like it. And I'm going to blow everybody's mind here and tell you that we also put mayonnaise on our tacos, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. And I hope Gina's trying to get Joe to join.
Oh, God.
That would be a mess. That would truly be a mess. So, morning, Mom took some of the potatoes that she had left over, made me some bacon. Listen, I wake up to the smell of bacon. I have the best wife ever. So I'm just going to go ahead and point that out. Tony Ann wants us to post the recipe. She thinks it's a cool way to make them. You know what? We've been having it this way all of my life.
Right.
That to me it seems normal. But then, you know, I see some comments. Yeah, Mel, mayo. We love mayo.
Yeah.
We put it on the inside of the shell.
And I don't know how that started.
I think we did that at some point. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but we kind of put it. It's not like we put like a chunk of mayo, but we put mayo. We don't use sour cream either. We just do the mayo. Well, she does. That's true. The mayo, and then put everything in it. After that, there's just something about that flavor. And there she's draining grease again. That's a lot of.
The meat makes a lot of.
Well, yeah. Will you fill that can with all the stuff?
I may.
Well, I normally.
Depends on how much I want to take out.
Okay. All right.
It depends on the meat and how fatty the meat is.
Okay. What do you typically use for your meat?
Chuck.
So Valerie said, Mom is cooking now. Do you think she'll let me video her? No, I think she'll tell you to get the hell out of the kitchen.
She'll tell her to go F off.
She sure will. Yeah, that would be funny. But listen, I would watch that show in a heartbeat if she did.
Me too.
So Valerie and Dawn and Tony Ann's mom is my godmother, Camilla, and my namesake. So everybody now knows I am Janine Marie Carmela Adams, and that's where it comes from. Oh, Barbara said you look like Aunt Jenny now.
I look like Aunt Jenny?
Yeah, your grandmother. I mean, your mother.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she said.
It tastes delicious.
Of course it tastes delicious, but I want everybody to notice. You see, she used that spoon, she tasted that spoon, and she stuck it right back in that pan.
That's right, I did. It's just, that's the way Italians cook.
Of course. And every one of us would also put our mouth on that same spoon and then put it right back in that pan. Speaking of, did everybody get that crazy alert a little while ago about 65 plus, stay inside your house? Mom and I got it while we were watching Jimmy Fallon this just a few minutes ago, because we DVR everything. Yeah, I watch it too, although, true confession, yeah, that's exactly how you spread COVID. Giada does that too, right? And she's a professional.
It's just you and I.
I know it's just you and I, but if I'm a carrier or you're a carrier, then,
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
it does add to the flavor. So, you know what? We are not in full lockdown, Danielle, in Florida, but it's definitely...
I'm still working.
And yes, she is. I was hoping you didn't say that. Hey, Joycey! Yeah, she's still working. My 75-year-old mother is still working. Yep. So put that in your pipe. Is it time for you to have another sip of your beer? It's probably getting warm.
Well, it was all put together. So if you want to take a picture of it, but it's all done. We just have to cut up the stuff that we're going to use.
So
Tacos.
there it is.
So
Does it
done.
need to simmer or anything?
Yep, I'm going to cook it for about a half hour.
All right, so it'll be cooked for a half hour. And then what are you going to cut up to go with the... Or what are we
Chopped
cutting up?
tomatoes, chopped onions.
Camilla's watching.
Oh my God. chopped lettuce. What did I say? Did I say?
We do tomatoes,
Cheese,
lettuce,
and
cheese,
normally
onion.
cheddar cheese, but the store didn't have any.
Yeah, I know,
So-
Linda. I can't lock her in a room. So what Mom
her
does
in her
is
room?
Mom works driving
Honda.
a courtesy shuttle for Honda. Are you trying to advertise for Honda? They're not going to give you a car. And so she she works 3 days a week typically, but they have just laid off everybody else who does that in her office except for her. And I'm not going to say anything more about that because she wants the job. She wants to retire at the end of the year. So, nope, sorry. Mom, you really sure on camera so you make that face.
What to say?
She would like to. I mean, hell, she would have liked to have retired 10
Long
years
time
ago.
ago.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
Joycey, the eyeballs, I don't know. I somehow hit something and I can't turn it off. So, I don't know. It just adds to the fun as far as I'm concerned. Because, Mommy, why are we doing this?
You tell them why you're doing
I'm
this.
asking you. Why am I doing this?
Because you needed something to amuse you.
I did, and it is amusing.
She's having a good time. That's all that matters.
I am. Hey, listen, we can't go anywhere because Joey's trying to get on. Cousin Joey.
Oh.
And so we have to at least be still around for Joey. So anyway, so Mom drives a courtesy vehicle for Honda, and she loves her job because she gets to meet people, and
I love all the guys I
she
work
loves
with.
the guys that she works with, and quite frankly, they love her too. So, that's what she's doing, which is disgusting because when you think about it, with all people coughing and sneezing and all that good stuff.
My first day I had a doctor and a nurse. What does that tell you?
I don't know. What does it tell us?
Who has the most exposure than anybody?
Right. So she's Cloroxing the car and everything else. Oh, Emma's there too. Hi, Em.
Good.
Everybody's there.
Everybody
yes.
having a good time?
And Joyce, so Mom prefers both beer and wine. So Mom, why is it a beer night instead of a wine night?
I don't know. I just needed something. It didn't matter. That's the first thing I thought of.
It was quick. Danielle, I can't wait to see that screenshot. That's going to be fun. Mom, you realize you just keep leaving the screen.
Well, I'm busy. I'm cooking.
But when you're doing a show, you're supposed to stay within the camera so that people can see you. And the camera's here, so just...
Does everybody know now this is covered and it's going to simmer for a
Oh,
half hour?
no, they don't know that. Okay, so she has covered the pan, and it's going to simmer for a half an hour. Why do you cover it?
So it doesn't splatter all over.
All right, so it's more about the splattering. Does it add anything to the...
No, it does nothing.
No, okay. I know, Danielle. So thankfully, Danielle has captured a beautiful screenshot of you, and she has sent it to me, so we'll have the picture forever.
Good. I'm so glad.
I know. See, Danielle started this, and Cousin Joe's watching now.
Oh, Joey, look what they're doing to me.
So, right.
What did he say?
He isn't actually. Oh boy, Bart's battery's dying.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
know.
losing Bart.
We're losing Bart. No, he's going to watch with Kate because Kate's also watching.
Of course. Of course, all the rebels.
All the rebels. That's what we like. Joe wants to know what's up with your eyes. See, Joe, she doesn't know that that's actually happening to her eyes. It's just an extra little level of fun. I don't know how I did it. It started it as soon as and then I couldn't turn it off. So
Does
that's
everyone
what's
want
happening.
to know the bowls we're going to make for what we put in our tacos?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So let's see what we're going to make.
We're going to chop up another onion.
Okay, so let's see if we can see the cutting board. And we're using the same spoon, the same knife, the same everything that we've used. There's no cleaning in between anything, FYI. Nothing will be sanitized.
Oh, give me a break, will you?
I'm just acknowledging the fact that we are in a pandemic, and this is still the way we behave.
Yeah.
This is good. So what are you going to do with the onion? You're going to do a nice dice.
I'm going to dice it and put it in a bowl.
So, Melody, how much leftovers will this create? It honestly depends. So,
How hungry we are.
How hungry we are. Mom and I, we had breakfast, and then we've been working in the yard all day, so we haven't had lunch other than a couple of, let's be honest, Chella's cherries and peanuts and a few jelly beans. So, we'll probably eat like mofos and then put the rest in a...
Freeze it.
We'll freeze the rest. So that's kind of the plan of what we're doing. But I would say we'll freeze the rest. It'll probably be half the pan maybe that's left.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know what's left. So, hey, Lisa. What do you mean you're
My
still...
Lisa?
No, not your Lisa.
Oh.
Your Lisa isn't anywhere near Facebook at this point in
She
time.
will die.
I'm trying to figure out so for sure she'll keep up cooking. Yeah, of course she's going to keep cooking. She has to earn her keep. That's why she keeps cooking. Right, Mom? Not
Yes.
because you love it.
I do love it.
I know you do. And I am very happy that she does. And listen, if we weren't on some sort of, pandemic, you'd all be invited over. Oh, Christine Sheridan, she didn't join tonight, but she said if you were making pasta, if you were making big ziti, she'd be here. I was like, dude, leave, because she'll be here doing that tomorrow. So we'll be doing some kind of ziti tomorrow. And you know what, Judy? If we have a lot of leftover, maybe Mimi will drop some off at your house. We'll see. You know, she's out and about doing her thing.
I'm still going out and shopping.
Anthony! Anthony just joined.
Oh, God.
We're making tacos.
All the heavy hitters.
He said, hey!
Hey, Anthony.
And he said it with that accent, right, Anthony? I can totally hear that. Hey!
Which Anthony? DeFrancisco?
No,
or
Pacifico.
Oh, my God.
I know.
I'm honored.
He's trying to get some pointers for what everybody's cooking tonight for dinner.
Well, so far, Anthony, it's tacos.
He said, hey, Aunt Cocky.
Thank you for that. This
Now
has been
everybody
a wonderful day.
Now everybody knows. Hey, Anthony. He said, hey, Janine. I don't have a fun nickname like Aunt Cocky.
And Uncle Pee-Pee.
And Uncle Pee-Pee, which, he's home somewhere. All right, Mom, the bowl is knocking off cutting off the picture, so you have to move the bowl to the side of your... If you're going to be a pro, you need to know these things.
Well,
Hey,
I
Lynn!
didn't know.
Oh, Kate wants Mimi's leftovers, FYI.
Well, she's more...
Lindy Pasquale just joined.
Oh, good. Hi, Lynn.
All right, so how much onion did you just cut?
1 onion.
All right, we're a big onion family, as, I guess proven by the fact that we just ate an onion pie last night for dinner. By the way, on the onion pie, we did not have any leftovers. Mom, why didn't we have any leftovers?
Because we ate it.
No, why didn't we have any leftovers?
You tell him why we didn't have
No, you
leftovers.
tell him your story.
You're funnier.
It's not about being funny. We're telling the truth.
I dropped it in the sink.
So Mom dropped it in the
have to
sink.
flip it.
You have to flip it, and that's why we
The pan was slippery. I
right.
am now dicing up tomatoes.
So she did it twice, FYI.
So I lost about.
Oh, cousin Linda, let me just point this out. Oh, Dominique's here now.
Okay.
When
Hi,
Mom
honey.
tells a story, or anybody tells a story, if Jenny Maxon was on the phone, she would totally get this. But because when we were visiting with Linda, Linda will tell a story and she'll go, oh, and FYI, and then continue her story. So every time somebody says FYI, that's what I think of. So when Mom was turning the pie last night, Maria wants to know what an onion pie is. We'll let you know what that is in a minute. She dumped part of it in the sink, and then the second time she tossed it, did the exact same thing. So we had a lot less onion pie than we had actually planned on. Hey, Janine. So onion pie, apparently, Maria, if you've ever had, and I don't know, Mom, did Aunt Nancy used to make onion or the eggs and potatoes and eggs?
I have to ask Gina that. I don't
Gina,
know.
Linda, did Aunt Nancy ever make potatoes and eggs? So if she did, Mom still makes it. We love it. But then she mentioned, which I'd never heard this before, that Grandma Jenny used to make an onion pie, which is basically the same thing, but just without the potatoes. It's a lot of onion, and then it's the eggs. So she did it last night, which we love onion. It was freaking phenomenal. It was so delicious. So it was a great recipe, and I felt like Grandma Jenny was at the table with us. Even when Mom dropped it in the sink, I still felt like Grandma Jenny was here with us. So it was very nice. So
Probably
Gina
saying
said that
stupid-
she did make potatoes and eggs,
Oh, okay.
but not the onion pie. Gina, that was the first time Mom's ever made the
I've
onion
never
pie
made it
too.
before.
So we never had that before. Janina, isn't it wonderful? My friend Janine, who used to own the scrapbook store in Greensboro, she just said that we used to live on potatoes and eggs.
Really?
Must be an Italian thing. Yeah, I agree. It was so good. So now she's doing dicing the tomatoes. So she did the onions. Now what she's doing are our sides. So when we make our tacos, Joey wants to know, oh, wow. Joey said, and I'm going to use his tone, they still let you use a knife?
Very nice. I thought he was my favorite nephew, but he's been reduced.
Oh, it's not Joey. It's not Sal. It's Joey that's on there.
Oh, I know who's on there.
Oh, well, you said your favorite nephew, so I thought you thought it was Sal.
You got to rub that in, right? You got to answer his.
Yeah, Jen, I'll send you the recipe for the onion pie. It really is delicious.
Very simple.
It's so we did what? We did 5 onions, 6 eggs,
6 eggs.
and I used the mandolin for
Right.
the onions.
But you're supposed to slice the onions. You make circles, right?
Because onions are circles.
No, not when you fry them in food. They're not.
But they're still circles. So when you say slice the onions, it's still an onion circle.
All right.
And you wanted me to cut them in
slice
half.
an onion?
All right. What does everybody think when you slice an onion? And yes, Janine, she does make Easter pie.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to make Easter pie and the meat pie, Easter cookies.
And the Easter cookies. So Joe said that was low. All right, so Mom wants to ask the survey. If I'm to tell you to slice onions, what would those... Janine just said circles. Thank you, Janine.
Well, she's wrong.
She said you're wrong, but still thank you. Now, I could have then chopped them in half, but if you're slicing an onion,
chopping is
you're
like-
slicing it in a circle. Those are dicing. That's dicing. It's different. All right, now what are you doing?
I'm going to cut up lettuce.
All right, she's cutting up lettuce.
Make a bowl of lettuce.
Gina, you come anytime. We'll be happy to cook for you. When I say we, I mean Mom. All right, so she's going to put the lettuce. So we put, well, you know what? It's each person's how they like their taco, basically. But we also, so we do the lettuce, the onions, the tomatoes. We'll have the mayo out, the cheese.
sour cream.
And if we had avocado, then
I
we'd
have
have...
avocado.
Oh, so we'll cut up an avocado.
Okay.
Jennifer wants to know what an Easter pie is. She's not an Italian, so you have to explain it to her.
Okay, Easter pie is with salami, prosciutto, pepperoni, and cheeses. You can use provolone and Swiss cheese. And you cut it all up. You dice all this meat.
It's a lot of meat.
A lot of meat, and it's very expensive. You dice all the meat, and then you mix it with the diced cheese, which is usually Swiss cheese and provolone.
Why Swiss? Ugh.
It's always been Swiss cheese. But you do what you want. You know, it's a personal choice.
I saw you join, Angela. I knew you would know Easter pie. So Mom makes the Easter pie, and it ends up being like freaking 10 pounds when it's done. It's heavy. It doesn't sound like it would be good, but it's really delicious.
And then you mix the
pizza rustica.
right.
Right. That's what Dawn Fody
Right.
said just now. Does Camilla make the pizza rustica?
Yes.
Lynn,
She
isn't
puts-
it like being with us
she-
normally?
She puts a top over it, Camilla. I don't. I used to.
So, I mean, it is a ton of meat. And then what's the, so I know it's cheese, but is there egg in it? Is there any?
Mix 10 eggs with Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper and parsley.
Yeah. So my friend Donna has been begging for Mom, not only to be her adopted mom, but also to get a slice of that Easter pie. So we'll see. Right now, being on quarantine, who knows? Yeah, so Dawn said she does put the top. What is,
Right.
oh, that's right.
Camilla does the
Camilla,
top.
you're on. Camilla, what do you put as your top?
She puts pie shell.
Oh, she does pie shell.
Yeah. I just do the bottom. Camilla does the top. I used to do the top.
I don't remember that.
I always did the top, but everybody said it was too much dough.
I don't even
So-
remember the top.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So Angela, she said your mom's cooking at your house and she's coming around the corner right now because she lives down
Oh, is she
downstairs.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Angela, you make this stuff for yourself, but tonight she's making tacos. So you can make some tacos at home for you and your husband. You're fine. Oh, that's never a good sign. Why are you smelling the cheese?
Because when I opened it, it smelled funny. I'm making sure it's good. I don't want to give you anything bad. I don't want you to get sick.
Thank you. Judy she just put her order in for the rustica on Easter.
Well, yes, of course. Let's hope Easter takes off for us.
Yeah, we're going to hope that Easter takes off. And Judy, if you'll go ahead and get the outfits for the girls so that we can recreate all of those photos from the past, 10, 15 years, it would be hysterical to do that. Wouldn't that be funny? So, yeah, Camilla said that she does do the pie crust. Did I say that out loud already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew she did.
All right. So we normally use, True Chef Schmelling's cheese. She said it smelled funky, but she's still going to give it to me. So we normally use cheddar or like a Mexican blend, but she couldn't get any. So we've got, what's that mix?
Mozzarella and provolone.
Mozzarella and provolone. So it's not going to be the best, but it'll be all right. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. Thank you for putting this wonderful meal together for me.
She's only saying that because she's live, or she wouldn't be saying that.
What would I normally be
She'd
saying?
This doesn't taste right, or maybe should be this way, or this should be that way. Very critical.
Wow. That's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, well,
So what else are you going to make?
that's it.
No, you're going to chop up the avocado.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Of course. Of course, Massa.
Now, when my dad was with us, we'd also do olives.
Yeah, but not.
But Mom doesn't really like olives that much, so we're not going to do olives. But yeah, he would want the black olives, and after we would put them on our fingers for a little while, then we'd chop them up and we'd eat them. Nobody washed their hands. It just was what it was. Camilla said, not my Janine, by the way. Thank you, Camilla. It's nice to have somebody on my side.
Really, Camilla?
All right, so now she's doing oh, you're going to cut your thumb off. What are you doing? You know how they take it and they just like whack it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's
I'm
going to take her
trying to
thumb off. Danielle wants to know what's for dessert.
We have ice cream.
We have ice cream, but we're not going to do it. So she can't find my sorry.
And tell Danielle,
Well, you tell her. She's watching you right now.
Danielle, I really appreciate your recommending this, but from now on, don't recommend anything to Janine, because she gets right on it.
Right on it. Listen, our goal, my goal, I'm a giver. I am trying to support the masses. And this is something that can bring people together. It's all about supporting the masses. What have you done to that avocado?
I think
Don't say that word.
okay.
Don't say that word. Oh, you know who just joined? Your daughter.
Oh, no, Lisa, I'm so sorry. She made me do it. I am so sorry.
Oh my God, that is hysterical.
Your sister made me do it.
Of course. She knows that. So Angela
running
Tag
away from
wants,
home.
when Rona is over, she wants cooking classes from you. Are you seeing what she's doing here, Angela? Are you kidding
Rona?
me? Corona. We call it the Rona. The hip
Oh.
kids are calling it Rona.
Oh, excuse me.
Right? That's what the hip kids do. Yeah, she can teach. She does not make homemade pasta, but she makes a hell of a sauce. I will say that. Hey, Chris. Yeah, no, again, she's not going to be able to teach you that, Angela, but she puts shit together really well. I knew the word that you were going to say, and you cannot say that word.
I'm not going to say,
I know, you can't say that word. It's not a nice word.
Lisa Marie, I need you.
Lisa's probably, because she has her house full, Lisa just said WTF.
I agree. But she said I'm not allowed to say that word, so I'm not saying it. But Lisa Marie, save me.
She can't. She's not allowed in our house. That's it. Hey, Suzanne. I know.
Tell your sister how many followers we have.
So Linda wants to start a Cooking with Cathy show.
Oh, no.
Why not?
No, I couldn't be under this stress too much. I'm 75 years old. You know I'm old.
Why are you stressed?
Why am I stressed?
Yeah.
Because I'm cooking in the privacy of my home, and I have everybody gaping at me.
Nobody's gaping at you. Everybody's enjoying this.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Everybody is really happy about this.
Well, I'm so glad.
Lisa said she can't save you. First of all, she wants to know if we're both drunk. Not yet. And then the second thing is she said, your daughter will not let my family come over.
Yes, I know.
Sorry, Lise. And then Angela said, oh my God, I feel like I'm in Brooklyn or with the family. Thank you for doing this. Hey, Catherine.
Hey, whoever we can entertain, it's my pleasure.
And she said, we're not gaping. We're loving it.
I know.
So, I mean, you got to give the people what they want, Mom.
You give them what they want.
I am. I do want, Stacy, Stacy, the one who calls you Tina.
Yeah.
She did say she is gaping.
I figured that.
I know, Janine, right? Janine misses the Italian of her family. I know. We say that all the time. And so many of my family members are on here right now, which is awesome. And then Camilla said that she loves it.
Of course she does. It's not her.
I know. Val already told us that
I want to see her.
If she was in your kitchen trying to, she calls you Judy, not Tina. That's right, Stacy.
Oh, yeah,
Judy,
Thank
sorry.
you for clarifying that.
But Camilla, we know that if we were in your kitchen trying to record you, you'd probably beat us with a stick. So we're not going to do that. There are so many, Linda said there's so many recipes that you can offer, which she's right. See?
Well, there are, but I'm not going to be cooking every day.
Why not?
Because I like to see you cook.
Mm.
Although I do.
We are drinking, Stacy, but we are certainly not drunk.
I even didn't get my right taco shell.
I know, I don't like those, but it's fine.
See what I mean? What did I tell you earlier?
I
don't like these. Why did you
I
get
was not
them?
being critical. I was
Instead of saying
stating
thank
my
you.
opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
I go to work, I come home, and I cook.
See, now you have a forum to complain.
And the princess sits.
Wow. Okay, that's what the princess does. But at least we know I'm the princess.
Oh, by all means. I'm sure your sister will agree with that.
I'm sure she will. Right, Lisa Marie? I do now, you do now. I got to figure out what the you do now comment is. But a lot of people said that they love this, Mom. Your cousin Barbara said that she loves it. There's people that are laughing. They're having such a good time.
I'm
it's
so
nice.
glad. And
it's
Barbara,
so nice.
You will not hear from me anymore?
Barbara, you'll see her tomorrow when we do the big ziti thing that she's going to make. So there's that.
We're not telling you what time.
All right, I just want everybody to take note of that beer that she's drinking. That is exactly the height that it will be for the rest of the night. She sips.
Yeah.
Of course Mom cooks for my ass.
I'm a lightweight.
Lisa, why don't you stop joining? Mom, are
Did
you
she not
making
know that?
sauce tomorrow, or are you using what in the freezer?
I have leftover sauce that's in the
Yeah,
freezer.
so we have sauce in the freezer, Angela. And Rose just joined. Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
All right, so I'm going to tell this again, why Mom has googly eyes. Mom has googly eyes because when I first started the video, they were there, and I couldn't figure out how to turn them off. So that's why they're there, and they also make me laugh. So, Mom, why are we doing
Remember,
this?
This is all about Janine's amusement. This is all for Janine. Just nobody forget that. And I won't forget that my niece Danielle put her up to it.
Well, it's not like she, put me up to it. She just suggested that it would be a good idea.
Good
And quite
suggestion.
frankly, it's a great idea. I know. It's wonderful. When is, everybody wants to know when the sauce show is. When you're going to be making homemade sauce.
I haven't any idea.
All right, but don't you worry about it, Danielle. We'll make sure it's filmed. But you can't even mail her the recipe. You don't even know the recipe. Right? I mean, you just put it in what you put in. Oh, Molly would like to order some tacos for Uber Eats, please. All right, Molly, we're sending it right over. Yes, Lisa just said the Janine and Aiden show. Aiden and I would be great.
Grandmother.
We're not exploiting you at all.
Oh,
We are
really?
sharing you because we love you
Okay.
so much
Okay.
with the masses.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's
I mean, we
what
just
I'm
want to
for.
make sure that we can bring you to more people.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're right,
maybe-
Molly. I totally did that. I must have covered the volume. Yep. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can be hired.
Oh, no. The people can't hear us. I
Uh-oh.
wonder if I turned it off. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking to see if I turned off the volume. Nope.
Well, it should be about over because we're done cooking.
All right, we can thank you, Rose. Yeah, Molly wants us just to leave it on the porch. How are you going to get us the money, Molly? All right, so you're done cooking.
Yep.
You want to give everybody a summary?
The show is over.
The show's over.
The show is over. I enjoyed you all being on. Thank you for watching this woman make a fool of herself.
You didn't make a fool of yourself. Is there anything you want to summarize, though?
Nope.
Well, no, think about the end of most of the cooking shows. We watch them all freaking day. Maybe you want to have a tagline or something?
No.
I think you probably need a tagline.
I don't need anything. I need for you to end this.
But you have to end it in some way, like say something.
Goodbye. It was nice to have you all watching me. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it. Maybe
Just a
I'll
good-
have my own show someday.
Tomorrow night, Molly, will be the nudes. Tonight was just the tacos. Tomorrow's the nudes. Thank you for joining. Oh, and Gina just mentioned she thought you were only relaxing tomorrow. She was. She did relax. Didn't this look relaxing? Doesn't she look relaxed?
Yet you tell the beginning of the day I was out cutting weeds and pulling vines out.
You weren't the only one. I was there with
Yes,
you.
you were,
Thank
Jeannie.
you. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Here's cheers.